cat go get a mouse and mouse get away and stuck it up in a tree.
I think the cat will get it, but they said no cat for us. They said it's going to tear out the house. It's gonna destroy the house, so you're gonna have to find alternatives. Good morning, guys. We have bad news. There are mice in this house. We didn't know. I didn't know. But before I continue, let me tell you the background story.
So stubborn. And he jumped to Mommy's head.
I know, it's so scared. At least this one is not a rat. So guys, let me tell you the bad story. Guys, you know, when it comes to living,
You need to close the door.
yeah, make sure the door's closed. So I've been, as you guys know, I've been trying to lose weight, and I've been working out a lot every single day for 30 minutes every single day. And yesterday I was working out. The boys were sleeping, and I was in the office working out because I didn't want to make noise to the boys, and Garrett was sleeping, little Garrett was sleeping, the boys were sleeping. So as I'm working out, I saw something pass by on the desk, by the desk, behind the desk. And I jumped, I left, I walked, I jumped to my husband. I said, honey, there's a mouse. My husband came and said, what do you mean mouse? And my husband was like, okay, maybe you saw the shadow, because as I work out, I keep on doing this. So this is my shadow. And I said, okay, I think it's my shadow. And I made, my heart started being better. I said, maybe I saw the shadow. If you don't know, my eyes are not that good. They've been, ever since I started having children, my eyes have been declining slowly. And I'm going to see the doctor soon, hopefully. But I'm hoping that they're going to get better as time goes on. But I doubt. So I told myself that, you know what, now you have bad eyes when it comes to distance. Maybe do not see. So I said to my husband, but please, you know, I'm scared of this living things. I'm scared of anything living. I'm scared of cockroaches. I'm scared of mice. I'm scared of anything except a fly. A spider, you name it. I'm scared of all of them. And I said, okay, honey, just in case you know me, can you stay with me? So I go and work out. So my heart is now calm. My husband is like that. My heart is now calm. I'm like, okay, there's no mouse. As I'm using my force, I think I'm making it shake, because this house is wood on the floor. The tile is like wood. So if you've seen that. And I see it this time. This time it was not my shadow. You guys, I jumped like never before. I jumped on the couch, and then I jumped up. Even though it's running away, me, I'm running away too. I said, honey, I'm 100% sure. But my husband still does not believe me. He said, I saw one of the boys' toys, because he's trying to calm me. I'll tell you another story of why my husband does this. He tries to calm me. I said, no, this time I'm 100% sure. So I leave the office because I'm scared, and leave the office. And then when I was still there, I said, okay, honey, it's not the boy's toy, because he's time to be nice. He's time to calm me. I said, it's not the boy's toy. I'm 100% sure. Move me to the room. So I came back to work out where the boys sleep. And he goes there. I said, no, it's not the toy. So anyways, he looked. I said, okay, you're right. I found it. Yeah.
So I'll pick up from there. So I closed the door. So I'm in the office with the mouse alone. I'm looking around, and she told me exactly where it was. Now, I really thought it was the toy, because the boys had like a toy deer, and like it's brown and white, and it was literally under the desk. So I figured she saw that, but she insisted. She said, no, it's right over there. And so after she left, I looked behind there, and I saw a mouse. It was about 3 inches long. I tell you what, by the time, because I have no problems just stomping on them, by the time I lift my foot to stomp, it was so fast, it had already crossed the room underneath the couch. It was fast. And so I figured, well, we have a mouse. And then I called Papa and asked if he had any mouse traps, and he said he had some, so I found them in the garage. I found 4 of them. And they're the old school kind where they just clamp down. You just put a piece of cheese on it. So I placed four mouse traps, 3 in the office. And then I started thinking about, I haven't seen a hole in the house. But I know behind the dryer, where the tube goes in the wall, it's not a real flush. It's not real tightly in there. So I looked and I thought, well, maybe the mouse is coming through that thing. It's like a little crack. So I set a mouse trap, you know, over by that behind the washer. And this is about midnight or 1 o'clock. And I figured, well, I'll check in the morning. So I closed off the office, and then I closed off all the other doors for the house. And sure enough, first thing this morning, 3 of the 4 traps were eaten, but none of the traps triggered. So
that means you have way more than one.
So I'm definitely going to try to find a little more higher technology mousetrap this morning and set them.
Yeah, please, if you know any mousetrap, because we are not 100% sure if we're going to get them.
Mommy, mouse, go eat baby.
No, it won't eat the baby, but mommy's scared of the mouse.
Mama, where's baby?
Yeah. Huh?
Baby?
Baby's in the bed.
If I can't find any better mousetraps, I have to see if mice eat peanut butter. Maybe put a little peanut butter on the mousetrap. Maybe it will cause a little more resistance, and maybe the trap will collapse on it. Then.
Yeah, please ask them if anyone knows here, if they can.
But you know, with your bad eyes over the summertime, you saw some mice running between
outside.
houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so maybe they just roam around outside, and then when they get cold, they come on in. So we had a big snowstorm last night, so I don't know, but we'll have to.
Yeah, and tell them how I'm always the one to find all this stuff.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, the way you're doing a little burpee exercise and you're shaking the room, I mean, I'm sure it probably scared the mouse, or probably moved it out of its comfort zone.
Yeah, sometimes I ask myself, why can't my husband be the one to find these things? It's like I'm scared of them, and then it's like my eyes are always looking for living things. Like my eyes are constantly looking around. Even now, last night, in the bedroom, I had to look everywhere. Like I did not sleep very, very well, tightly. Even in the morning, I woke up to look. Hopefully it's not in our bedroom, but mice are very smart. Caleb, what do you think?
So the first thing out of the boys' mouths when we told them that we had a mouse is he said, "Get a cat."
Cat just go to the jump, and he's stuck. If you need to get little peanut butter and mouse get trapped.
It's gonna get trapped.
Yes, and mouses go to the garbage truck.
Yeah, it's gonna go to the garbage.
Mouses go to garbage.
Yeah.
The garbage.
Michael, what do you think?
Mouse go to the garbage truck. Squeak, squeak.
Squeak,
yes,
squeak.
and garbage truck is go to garbage.
Yes, so
Garbage man is call me.
yeah, honey, I hope we get it. This is gonna be a very in the office. If we don't catch it, that's gonna be a problem.
We'll get it.
Yeah, I hope so. So you're gonna buy like some more tablets or what?
No, I was
because
thinking,
of the kids, right?
I'll find. I think I've seen mouse traps where they actually crawl in and they can't get out. And so we'll just set up like a little hotel for them.
Yeah, please guys, if you know anything that we can do to catch the mouse.
Hotel have no mouse.
Hotel does not have mouse. My kids are saying we should not go to the hotel now.
Mouse. It's going up with the Michael and white dog.
It's not gonna eat Michael and his white dog. What dog is this baby here? No, it's not gonna eat Michael and his white dog. Do you think, Michael, are you scared of a mouse?
Yeah, I don't see a mouse in the office.
Yeah, it's mouse in the office, huh?
No wash.
Huh?
No wash.
No, you can take your watch, but I don't think it will eat your watch though.
That is the
Mouse.
So I'll go right now.
So do you guys want to go to the office to kill it with Daddy?
No, I'm too scared.
You're too scared of it?
Yeah.
Okay, Daddy will go alone. Okay, now that he's gonna buy a mouse trap at Home Depot, and then after he buys the home trap,
If you say bye mouse, you can go.
yeah, if the mouse is not there, but don't open the door of the office, you guys, okay? Because if we open the office, it's gonna get in our bedrooms, and then it's gonna be hard. Let's not open the door of the office until Daddy comes back. Daddy is going to buy the mouse trap, and then it's gonna catch it.
eat green truck.
No, it won't eat green truck. Can you eat green truck, Joshua? No.
Mommy.
But I want to tell the story.
Mommy, mouse have big tongue, bad tongue.
Yeah, it has bad tongue. Let me listen to this
I want
story.
to tell the story when you were pregnant with the twins. And we were in the hospital a long time. This is after you gave birth,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're in the NICU for about 6 weeks. And you saw a cockroach in the
Big one
hospital.
in the hospital. Yes.
You were freaking
They-
out.
yeah.
You insisted that you get moved to a different room.
And they did. They moved me.
They didn't say a word.
Yeah. It was a big cockroach like this one, the big one. And I'm scared of these things. I told them that I saw that cockroach. I'm not. At first they thought I was dreaming because they wanted to calm me. I said, no, I saw it. And then they moved me from that room. They said, okay, we'll move you. They moved me. Not only that, I'm always the one to see this stuff. When we went to Guyana, because we went to Guyana also, I saw big cockroach again. So this one is a funny story, guys. My husband, I said, guys, it's a cockroach. My husband was like, what do you mean that's I said, there is a cockroach. I found it. And I was so scared. You know, it's the big one, the first one. And my husband was like, okay, I'll get it. You know what my husband did? You remember, right?
I actually saw it under the bed.
Yeah.
And I took a swipe at it to kill it. And I missed it.
You missed it.
And you were like, what just happened?
Did you kill it? And you said, yeah.
I said, yeah, I got it.
And he took the tissue paper. And then he went to flash it and he said, I got it. And he was not telling the truth. It was not.
Because I figured now that I know about it, I'll get it before you see it again.
Yeah.
You saw it again.
I said the second one. And you confessed and say, no, it's not the second. Because my husband knows me. He knew that if I know it's there, I'm going to refuse to sleep. And that cockroach. So he said he found it. And I found it again. I said, honey, the second one. And my husband said, no, it's not the second one. It's the first one. The first one, I did not get it. I just wanted to calm you. So he knows me. He wanted to calm me. So that's so funny. So please go to Home Depot and get the stuff.
Stop. Open the doors. Go jump in the head and eat your head.
I don't think it can eat the head, but please let's not open the office door, okay?
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
And I told them not to call Alexa.
Yeah, don't call Alexa either.